Determinism is a stupid idea, even psychotic, definitely illogical. The scientific basis that people think they're working from is, first of all, out of date. Even in the classical system, just because of thermodynamics, you could never set all the conditions up. People like to say, oh, we could roll the dice, you would know what the dice were going to come up every time. No, you wouldn't. Okay, because try it. You cannot do that. And you'd have to figure out not just what the number on the dice was, but the exact orientation of the dice, where they end up on the craps table or wherever you're throwing the dice. And you've never seen anything like that. And the idea that, oh, well, you just don't have the information yet. No, that's not true. I know people think maybe I'm crazy for believing in modern physics. But the fact of the matter is, in a chaotic system like a pair of dice, tossed, it's a chaotic system. Little tiny changes will change the outcome of that system, and according to quantum mechanics, you're guaranteed to have a little tiny fuzzy changes all along the way, right? And that's your experience. In the film strip of all the data, you never did manage to repeat something exactly predictable. Your faith that you could, in principle, even if you believe you never could in reality, is like, if you never could in reality, not clear what you mean by you could in principle. The evidence that you all have is that your will happens all the time. And that's really what people need to be worrying about, is how to use their will better to change the way the world is. Not come up with theories about how it's impossible and what you see every day isn't real because you don't like it. Okay, that's not logical. There's no evidence of determinism in our experiences. You thought you had a hint, but you're already 100 years out of date if you think science is your hint that it's possible. It's not. The universe is not determined, hasn't happened yet. It isn't a particular thing, and there's a lot of different things that the future could become. You can't wrap your head around that. It's not reason to believe in determinism. It's an emotional thing, which is why people like Hythloday and Gary and Beardy Man have this pessimistic, really almost hateful view of the world. They have an emotional need to explain it as deterministic. I won't pretend to explain that emotional need, but I know it's emotional and not logical. It's not a deduction from a life that, and for every single second, was non-determinable for them. And at every single second, they were making decisions and affecting the outcome. And it's still not determinable. And given those experiences, they say, well, obviously it's something else that we've never seen. That's what's really going on. You could be really proud of it, but you're not following modern science, of course, and that's fine. You don't have to, but you act like you think you are, but you're not.